Hi and welcome to the video. Please ignore the rain sounds. There isn't much I can do about it. But this is not going to be a review. This is just a freewheeling, casual kind of a chat with you guys about a topic that came up last week. So what happened was 15 lyricists from the Hindi film industry, led by Varun Grover, they decided to do a song saying credit de do yaar. So this is kind of an appeal as to getting their credit, which is due, which is deserved, but they don't get it. Even in YouTube videos, their name is not there. So it's about that. So I thought let me talk a little bit about it because I've also gone through this in a certain way. Not exactly the same thing. I'll explain what I mean as we go along. So since I wanted to talk about this, I have my chai right here with me. So I thought it'd just be a casual fireside kind of a chat. थोड़ा चाय पी के आराम से बात करते हैं. So the thing is that this shouldn't even be done, right? There shouldn't be any need for lyricists to do this. It's actually a pretty sad that they have to do this. No shame on them. There's nothing wrong that they did, but the society in general and the powers that be, the music companies and all these people that make them, push them to a level where they have to do this. Now I have thoughts about that as well. So if some of you don't know, there is a system by which they can get royalty, with which they can get credit, and it has been strengthened after a law was amended and Javed Akhtar went to the parliament when he was an MP and he took that cause and it was amended, actually protecting lyricists and songwriters and composers as well, to give them their credit, which is I guess like 12% in the entire share or something, 7.5 or 12%. But even after that, we see that it's not being done in the way it should be. So that's why the lyricists are upset, and also in the food chain, if you say it, their name comes pretty much towards the end, right? It's even after the composers. It's very sad to see that it's not just lyricists. In certain song titles, even the composer's name is not there. So it's not like it's some average composer. E.R. Rahman's name is not there. If you guys remember, I just did a video yesterday on Tu Koi Aur Hai. But if you see, go to the audio song and check the title, Rahman's name is not there. Irshad Kamil's name is not there. I can understand if it's a video song, so you want to promote, Deepika Padukone and Ranbir Kapoor. So because that's what people have come for and they want to watch that visual, but it's not even that. It's an audio song, right? So at least give credits to the lyric writer and the composer. Okay, now let's get to this lyric writing part. I agree that there are other things in a song, like there's production, there's composition, the singers are there, but it's called a song only because it has lyrics, right? Otherwise, it would be an instrumental piece. An alap can be done without lyrics. Humming can be done without lyrics. But if you call it a song, it has to have lyrics. Also, I will do another separate video on this, but let me just tell you, if in that whole music versus lyric debate, people say, depending on their bias, they would say that the song is the body and the lyrics are the soul and the atma hai and all that. Okay, all that is fine. You are just romanticizing it. But in reality, practically, if you see, music, the situation, everything else is context and information. Not just context, it is context. But the lyrics are the specificity, right? So you can have this sad piece playing on a violin, but you never know what he's sad about, right? It could be because his mother died, it could be because he was scammed in insurance, it could be because his girlfriend died, it could be because, he's had a divorce or whatever. But how do you get that in that violin solo? People say you can go really specific with instrumental music, but I'm pretty sure you can't put these exact things, right? So lyrics are that specificity. So lyrics are really, really important in a song. And it's not just that lyric writers' work is done when they write the lyrics and it's gone. In India, those songs are used in so many places. For example, in reality shows, whenever contestants going out or whatever, you play songs in the background, right? So that lyrics is being played there. They use it in ads. They use it as title songs for a lot of TV serials, man. Like बड़े अच्छे लगते हैं, lot. This is just one or two. Sasural, Genda, Phool, and all these things, right? Also, if you remember in the older days, especially in the 90s, the title of the film used to come from some old song, right? Like Dilwale Dulhaniya Le Jayenge or Phir Bhi Dil Hai Hindustani. These are lines from some old song, right? Phir Bhi Dil Hai Hindustani, for example, is from Mera Joota Hai Japani, which was written by Shailendra. But people don't know this, right? So those words have that power and they're used everywhere. So it's just fair that they are asking for credit. Okay, and it's not like they are asking for anything else. They will ask, they should ask for royalty and whatever is due, but जब credit ही नहीं मिल रहा है, that's like a very far-fetched discussion. So at the very end of the song, Varun Grover comes up and says that I am not deluded. मुझे कोई गलत फहमी नहीं है कि आपको हमारी शक्ल याद रहेगी, बट नाम तो याद रहना चाहिए. नाम का ही खेल है, और तो नाम याद रखिए और इसको बढ़ावा दीजिए और सबको बताइए. तो इफ़ एट ऑल दिस रीचेस वरुण, आई डोंट थिंक इट विल, या किसी और तक ये पहुंचता है उनमें से. वरुण, नाम छोड़िए, हम ढूंढते रहते थे कि ये किसने लिखा है. हम जैसे लोग अब भी हैं जो सुनना चाहते हैं वाकई कि क्या लिख रहे हैं, क्यों लिख रहे हैं और क्यों लिखा जा रहा है, कहानी से इसका क्या रिश्ता है. मुझे अब भी याद है व्हेन दिस थिंग बिहाइंड द सीन्स ऑफ गैंग्स ऑफ वासेपुर, हम वेट कर रहे थे कि कब आएगा, उसको ज़रा देखें किसने लिखा है, और आपके पोर्शन 3-4 बार रिवाइंड करके सुन रहे थे उसको. सो हम जैसे लोग अभी हैं, आप निश्चिंत रहिए, जितना हमसे हो पड़ेगा हम करेंगे और फैलाएंगे इसको, और आशा करते हैं कि आपको मिल जाए आपका क्रेडिट. क्योंकि अगर आपको मिलेगा, इफ देयर इज दिस सेंस ऑफ ऑर्डर एंड जस्टिस इन द वर्ल्ड एनीवेयर, तो हमको भी मिल जाएगा. Okay, now let's come to the part where I said that even I know something about this. Is that a couple of years ago, my poem got featured on this channel called The Habitat. You guys might know they feature poetry, but great kudos to them that it was not a piece praising them or anything. It was actually a piece where I did a parody of all these open mic poets where the grammar is not right or some, it's the standard is actually low, but instead of actually going and writing a Facebook post or a complaint, I decided to put that in my art. So that is what these guys have done. Like, I did a parody, these guys have done a song where they say that lyrics are not appreciated, so you have to listen to the lyrics of this song at least. So they made you listen to that. That's what I did, and it is like thanks to Habitat, they put it without any grudge or anything. If any one of you is interested, I'll just put a link to that in the description below, because somebody has to speak that, right? Even in the Habitat, it's all like who you know, and that's how you get featured. But when you get a chance based completely on your merit to put your talent out there or showcase what you have to say, and if you really have to say that the system is not working the way it should, or the standard of poetry is not good here or there, so I did that, I took that chance. In AIB language, if I had to say it, it was like honest poetry. It was a parody of poets, but it became a piece in itself. So that's all I wanted to say here. So if you like this video, please leave a like. Go and check out other stuff on my channel. If you like anything, please consider subscribing. I'll put the link of the original song in the description below. Check that out. Also, I'll put the link of the poetry that I did in the description below. No pressure. If you want to check it out, check it out. Otherwise, no issues. So that's all I wanted to say. Cheers.